Today we're continuing the AppDingo theme and specifically diving into the team texting feature. This is a feature of AppDingo that can really significantly improve your customer response times and give your whole team a better visibility into customer messages. We all know that nobody likes to talk on the phone anymore, right? But that means that we're texting more. And because of that, that means that you're probably having to give out your cell phone number to customers in order to enable that to happen. And so there's a few problems with that, but the one in particular is that only you can then deal with those messages because they're locked up on your phone. So what happens if, for example, you're in front of a customer or you're tied up on the job site doing some sort of work? Or what if you finally manage to get away on vacation and now customer messages are coming in and only you can handle them? So you can see how that's a bit of a challenge. But it also could manifest in another way. Like, what if it's not your phone? What if it's your technician? Like, maybe you're sending texts out to people's houses to do repair work, just as an example, and maybe that tech has given his phone number out to the customer so that the customer can be notified of when he's 15 minutes out, and all these things that are perfectly valid reason to do that. But do you know if that tech is being responsive if the customer asks questions? What's the tech saying to the customer? You don't really know because it's locked up on his phone, so you don't really have any visibility into that. What if the tech leaves, totally leaves your organization, or loses the phone or changes the phone number? Now you have a customer who has a phone number that they think goes to you but doesn't. So that's a bit of a problem. And this is a big part of why we created AppDingo, to solve this exact issue. It encourages the customer to text instead of call, which can make it a lot easier on your end to handle those workflows. And it allows both you and anybody else you designate on your end to be able to access those conversations and give a very rapid response time. And you can do it whether you're on the computer, whether you're on your phone using the app. Either way, whatever people are most comfortable with, it can all be done. So to give you an example of how some of this might play out, maybe somebody one of your customers is texting in on the app, has a question about scheduling an appointment. Well, maybe your office manager sees that and jumps right in and answers those questions and takes care of that for you. But maybe the customer then has a couple other questions that are more technical in nature and the office manager can't handle it. Well, you can seamlessly jump in without the customer knowing that the person has changed, and you can just answer those questions. Now, the customer's had a great experience. It was very easy for you to just jump in and answer it, so everybody wins on that. And if there's staffing changes or whatever happens in the future, phones get lost, it doesn't matter. The customer can always reach you throughout whatever means you have set up on the back end. AppDingo just makes that very, very easy. So there's lots of advantages to using AppDingo. Hopefully you can kind of see that now. And hopefully this gives you a sense of how team texting in particular could play out in your business. So I hope this is informative for you and helpful. If you'd like more information, please feel free to reach out or check out our website, appdingo.io. There's lots of information there for you as well. So thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time.